the clap off of mine, not Nate's.
It doesn't need to be like super accurate, just enough for me to.
Well, he has 2 claps.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's got the clap. Okay, welcome to episode 33 of the Drunken Arcanauts Origins campaign. I'm Clancy, I'm your DM, and this is a 5th edition D&D podcast, live stream, and screw around fest. So before we get too far, want to do the shout out for our patrons. Want to shout out Mitch D, LL Cole J, Ethan S, Jess S, Skate P, and Scotty Doesn't O. Really appreciate you guys listening. Hopefully you're enjoying the Dor Marcus episodes. And we're going to jump into the action pretty quick. Everybody do your intros. I'll do the quick catch-up, and we'll jump right into it since I know we left on a bit of a cliffhanger.
It would be funny if I would have canceled the show right on that cliffhanger and never
And you'll have to guess what happened.
pull a literal cliffhanger or a My Name is Earl type stuff.
The worst.
All right. I am Risky. I'm playing Rotisserie, and I am about to start slashing people. And yeah, we lost Dor Marcus right after we found him.
I am Relevant. I am playing Liza, a human bard who is now permanently blind.
I'm Mark. I am not blind. I play Seth, a Tabaxi Ranger. I've used a new spell, and everyone was shocked.
Jay, I play Erdry and secondhand lectured Seth about using that spell at that time for the first time.
So the party has been in the musical kingdom. They talked to Dor Marcus. They learned a little bit about what's going on with him. And then they decided they wanted to leave. That was pretty much all they needed. Thinking the best way to get the purple crystal that is key to apparently the portal technology, they decided to go and talk to the king, see if he had any. On making their way to the king, they came across some guards who were all mind-fucked, some guards who were physically just torn to shreds. And then they came across another guard who was sort of messed up mentally, and then the king and his royal guards, who were in a face-off with Arthur and Elizabeth, the night creatures, or more obviously vampires. Immediately, the party was beset upon by charms from both sides, from the bard king Constantine, son of Mordred, and from Elizabeth and Arthur, the vampires. Rotisserie was charmed, and Seth was charmed. Erdry was immune to charm, and they began to fight. The fighting continued to the point where Arthur brought forth Caliburn, his sword, and blinded everyone who failed a Constitution saving throw, which got 2 of the royal guards, as well as Liza. In a act of desperation, the king has cast mass suggestion and is requiring everybody to burn them all or kill them with fire, I think maybe is what he said. So, as we faded away, it was right before Rotisserie's turn, but Liza and anybody else nearby who failed their saves is going to attempt to kill it with fire, which means whatever they can do to make fire as hard as they can do it. Rotisserie, it is your turn.
I want to ask him where Dor Marcus is.
Who are you asking?
The king. And I'm raising my axe.
The king seems bewildered by your question and says, I don't know who that is.
Then you shall die. Okay, so I'm going to use... what is it? Oh. I want to use my thing so that I can gain advantage to get advantage to the people
Reckless
attacking
attack.
me.
Yeah.
And I also want to do Great Weapon Master.
You can take a -5 on it, huh?
-5 for attack for +10 damage.
Okay,
Since I
go
can't
for it.
roll like good at all. Oh,
Try a different dice.
probably should. 18.
Ooh, 18 will still hit.
Ooh, that's good. No, fuck that D12.
D12, baby.
Yep. Give me one.
Which one do you want?
I don't care.
Sorry, I was preparing for my mass suggestion.
23
23 to hit or 23 damage? That's with your +10?
Oh, 33 then.
33. A massive hit. And as you begin your second attack, he's going to strum and give you negative inspiration. Subtract a d12 from your attack roll.
That's not good.
You should try a different
I'm
dice.
gonna try a different one. Fuck. That's a 20 minus.
You might roll a 1.
-3,
Nope.
-5, so that's not a thing.
12?
Yeah.
Does 12
Ooh.
hit?
But I'm doing my fury, or yeah, I have my frenzy going, so I just rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, yeah, that'll hit. Roll and then double it. Is this also with Great Weapon Master?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You also get an additional die when you crit. Don't forget.
Oh shit. Oh, that's good.
That rhymed.
No, that's not that great.
Crit. Oh, shit. It hit?
24.
Give him a
Yeah. 24.
Doubled. Because you.
Yep.
Now.
Ugh. Oh, really?
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
So,
That
28.
hit the king hard. He is not in good shape. He took like that was a third of all the damage he's taken this whole fight.
With Great Weapon Master, I can also make a bonus action attack after critting.
Well,
After critting,
Yeah.
I thought it was after killing.
It's critting or killing a creature.
Yeah, but you already made a bonus action attack. Ah,
Yeah.
no, go
he
for
just
it.
Crit.
Yeah.
We'll let it be.
No.
I know that's not how it's meant to be used, but I feels like it's a waste otherwise.
Do I still have the -12?
You
D12.
only roll that against that one attack.
Okay. Oh, that's a 14.
Nope. Whiff. Okay. You slam the king pretty hard. He doesn't look healthy. It's Elizabeth's turn. Elizabeth is going to fly down with her swarm of bats. She has 5 swarms of bats with her now. And they're going to essentially butt fuck the king.
Oh, gross.
That's
Let's
gross.
see here.
With bats?
That's how COVID started.
Seems unlikely.
That's
You don't know. It's human bat interaction.
more accurate than some theories I've heard. Ooh. The king is not dead, but he's in really bad shape.
Someone just kill him so I can take his damn weapon loot thing.
I'm gonna take it.
And with that, jeez, I can't even. Elizabeth is going to make a bite attack against the king.
God damn it.
That's a whiff. Yeah. Ooh, but that's a hit. She bites onto the king. Oh no, she can't. She has to grapple him first. So she grapples the king. The king is held stationary. And it is now Arthur's turn, who is going to bite the king. Let's see here. First one's going to whiff. Second one will barely hit. Perfect. And that is going to be horrifying. Let's see here. Bites him. 3d6 necrotic plus 1d6 plus 4.
Jesus.
That is 24 necrotic plus 4. So he's going to take 32 damage from the bite, and you watch the life fade from the king's eyes as Arthur bites into his neck and drains his life essence. I will give each of you who can see this a moment to react. If there's anything you want to do, or you can just let it happen. Rotisserie, Seth, Erdry.
Can I?
Aren't Erdry and I are outside the door?
Yeah, but Erdry can see it.
Oh.
Can I attack the king again?
Can you attack the king? Yeah, you can attack the king.
I can't attack Arthur, right?
No, you're charmed by Elizabeth, so you can't.
Wait, no, that would be 19.
19, that'll hit. Erdry?
Erdry sees no reason to get involved. He didn't want
He didn't want to be involved in the first place.
Yeah, he's just letting whatever's happening happen.
Okay. With that, what's your damage there?
25.
25. You chop the hands off the king. He drops his Triconta Vena to the ground as the life fades from his eyes and he begins to become desiccated. No blood left within him. At that moment, the exsanguinated corpse drops to the ground, and the king is dead. However, everybody is out of initiative except for Liza. I need you to follow your suggestion.
I need a fireball.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Is there anything I can do to try and stop her?
Roll me Arcana with, we'll say with disadvantage. And if you can beat a 17, then you can recognize that she's trying to cast Fireball and try and come up with something clever to stop it.
Nope.
Okay.
No, disadvantage.
Before she does that, when Arthur kills the king, I shout, "The king is dead! Long live the king!" And I bow to Arthur.
And with that, you see Arthur bow, and in a smooth motion, rips the king's head from the corpse, and then daintily pulls the crown off of the head and puts it on his own head.
What a tall king we have
Everybody's
now,
got to make
guys.
deck saves.
Mm-hmm.
What do they got to beat, Liza? Erdry, Liza, you guys are outside of the area of effect.
Right. Not that it'd matter, am I right?
Probably not for you, you fuck.
Oh, fuck.
What do they got to beat?
My spell save is 17.
Okay, Seth.
25.
Rotisserie.
12.
Oh shit!
12, 3, and 5. So Elizabeth and Arthur both fail. And the flautist fails. The oboist passes.
I rolled 41 damage. Well, I cast at the highest spell slot. It's
Okay.
11d6.
Rotisserie. You take 41 damage. Seth, you take half of that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. I'm good.
I'm so sorry.
I just have nightmares about fire.
Yeah. The room erupts in fire. Elizabeth and Arthur both screech. Their bats are burned away to ash. The corpse of the former king is immediately incinerated, along with the entirety of the flautist. The oboist, blinded, is rolling on the ground, screaming in pain, blind and now burning on every inch of his body. Seth, you are badly heated, but not that badly burned. Like, you're like, oh man, that must be Liza. You
That was
recognize
toasty. Liza, why did you do that?
it. Rotisserie, you're knocked straight into PTSD. It's bad. The fire immediately is burning the remaining feathers that you have all along their quills. And you see both Elizabeth and Arthur misty step away after they get hit. And they're now sitting at the throne. The compulsion is now gone, Liza. And you are out of initiative. There is.
I'm just storming up towards Liza now.
Everybody is back to normal for the most part, other than Rotisserie is probably angry.
Mhm.
And
blind.
there's a screaming oboist on the ground. So Elizabeth and Arthur at the throne. Oboist is burning. Erdry and Liza are just outside the room. Seth, you dodged out of the way of the fireball. You're in the room, and Rotisserie is headed back towards Erdry and Liza.
I want to behead the stupid oboist while I'm going towards Liza.
Roll me just a regular weapon attack.
19.
19. It's a clean sweep. You actually, as you're walking, begin like sort of picking the axe up and just casually, almost like a golf swing, just whoosh, and behead it as you step over the corpse. And there's a small clap from Elizabeth. And you hear Arthur say, well, that is quite nice. Beautiful, beautiful work. As you head towards Liza.
Okay. Yeah, I'm intent on probably attacking Liza.
What are you guys doing? How are you calming Rotisserie down? He's enraged and been burned.
Rotisserie, it's fine. There's a lot of confusion going on. I'm sure it wasn't meant to be like that, you know?
Ooh, that's not bad. I don't know. Are you trying to persuade me?
Yeah, I'm trying to chill you out.
Roll persuasion.
Nat 20.
Yeah. Okay. That's effective. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Chill out,
Think
man.
of it like this,
Okay.
Rotisserie. You had a weird spell set on you to do things. She had the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 explanation right there.
We're good.
She won't do
Where's
it again.
Dormarcus?
You lost him.
I didn't do that.
He
Like,
was
what
with-
happened?
He
He
was
was right
with
next to
you?
you.
I broke those stones
Wait, what stones?
in the hallway. They're glowing.
Wait,
And-
that was you?
Well, one tried to grab me, and then
The
Dormarcus
stone?
just disappeared.
The stone
And
tried
I
to
just-
grab you.
Something glowing from the stone,
Mhm.
I think.
Are you
I think I'm
sure?
gonna
Portal?
Are you drunk
Let-
right now?
I'm gonna
wish.
go check out what the broken stone he's talking about.
Before you head that way, you hear banging on the floor. The king's corpse is now standing upright with no head. It is holding a crook and is standing at the head of the hall next to the throne. And Arthur looks, he says, "Oh no, don't be alarmed. I just rose him to be sort of a speaker for the dead, as it were."
Can I
And
have
he
his instrument?
smiles.
He has no head.
He says, "Yes, I'm afraid he rather lost it when we suggested that he was maybe not the rightful king. Also, then I tore it off him."
Sign
How's he
language.
gonna speak if he has no head?
Sign language. Ableist.
"Oh, I think I'll do all the speaking for here, from here on out." He goes,
Can I
"Yeah,
have
take
his
the instrument. I hear you folks seem to be concerned about a friend who was lost on the teleporter glyphs in the hall."
Yep. That
guess.
sounds right.
They're glowing stones.
"Well, I am now the king of this country, and this should be a simple matter for me to get him released from the prison where it dropped him. It would only take at most a few days, maybe a week or two."
That's a little bit
That's
longer
a
than we
really
have.
long time.
And why would it take so long? I mean, those
Well,
are
I mean-
really two different things.
He's like 20 miles away.
Oh
We just
my
need
god.
to get somebody over there with my seal to say that he shouldn't be there. Or I suppose the other option is if you lot feel quite adamant that you're capable, you could, of course, take the quick route there.
Yeah, do we touch the stone? We go touch the stones, or like, what's the quick route?
That would be the fastest route. That would teleport you directly into a prison cell.
Okay.
Great.
Perhaps even the same cell as him.
Do we have I'm not going to sit there for a week when you send someone over, like, is there something you send with us or?
Oh, yes, I could send a missive with you. That'd be simple. Then you would just need to find a guard and show him that you are there by royal decree, and they should let you out. Should be very simple. If they don't believe you, however, I'll send somebody the long way round who will make their presence felt.
Is that gonna take a week?
Did they
might.
believe us? I'll just modify their memory.
See, I knew you guys would be fine.
Rotisserie, you can fly. You should, you could be plan B and stay here. If
I
we
don't
don't find a
think
I
guard.
that-
kinda just had all
splitting-
my fucking feathers burnt off.
Do you
I
want
don't
me to
think
heal you?
Yes.
I don't think splitting up in a foreign world is the best idea.
Oh,
we did
That's
that
what we
before.
always
It went
do.
bad. Yeah, it went bad. We're not doing it again.
It can't go bad every time.
It has so far, hasn't it?
Elizabeth steps forward and she says, "Well, if you folks are tired, you could always stay the night and rest up and see how you feel tomorrow. I see that you're aware at this point our true nature as children of the night, but
Yeah.
we give
is
you
that-
our word that we will not attempt to turn you or attack you, as you did help us restore the real king to his throne."
Yeah, and about that, I'm sorry about the whole flare to the face thing. Kind of in a panic. A lot of things were happening. Just defending my friends. I wasn't sure who was on whose side.
She says, "You made your allegiance clear throughout the fight. It was only to you and yours. I cannot blame that."
Okay, thank you.
I do need to rest. Is Dormarcus safe?
Well, it's a medieval prison, so how tough is Dormarcus?
Very
Pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good.
It's probably fine. As long
Probably.
as he's one of the, smarter people in there, he should do fine.
yeah.
Ah,
He's
God
great.
damn it.
He's doing
Okay, maybe we need to expedite this a little bit.
Do you know anything about besides
Really?
those
Like
rocks out in
anyone?
the hallway, special
Oh.
purple stones or
Yeah.
crystals of any
Oh, wait.
kind?
a lie.
Special purple stone. I don't know anything of it, but it's been quite a while since I've held the throne. Maybe I could go through the
40.
treasury and see if I can find it.
Okay, I could help do that.
They say, they confer to themselves. They say, we will allow one of you to come with us to the treasury, and you may select an item for each member of your party, something that you feel would be appropriate. We cannot allow all of you in there. You'll have to elect one member who will pick for everyone
Well,
what you need.
I'm a fellow royal, so I think it should be me. I can just go.
You've gotten kind of selfish though, Seth.
Okay, you just
I-
burned us all. So
Realize that
That wasn't my fucking fault.
and Brotisserie just tried
I
to kill
used
you.
frenzy, so I am exhausted and I'm gonna just fucking pass out on the floor.
Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take passy out Brotisserie here and blind your girl Liza over there. And we're gonna go stay the night somewhere. And Seth,
We have a room.
you deal with this, and the rest of us are gonna go sleep because honestly, I am not doing very good either.
They offer you the royal guest quarters, which is right here in the palace. It's only a 2-minute walk away, and it is a lavish room.
I accept, thinking about how far I would have to carry Brotisserie and a blind Liza.
Okay.
Put a leash on me.
Just grab his tail, Liza.
Yeah.
So you get to the room. It's very nice. There are 2 huge beds, each one probably 12 feet across and 15 feet long. These beds are for parties. And they're really nice. They've got high thread count sheets. The ground itself is marble. There's columns. There's a magic tub that seems to create bubbles and things. It's a lavish room, the kinds of which that you have never really gotten to experience since being slaves, and some of you never at all.
Can't even enjoy it because I'm fucking blind.
You could feel
I'm
it.
unconscious, so.
There's also like a complimentary plate of fruits and things, and
Did you say there was a giant bubble bath, basically?
like a hot tub bubble bath. Yeah.
I'm gonna fill it with water and chuck Brotisserie in it because he fucking smells so bad.
Oh, he smells like Anna de Fama.
Ana de Fama. Okay.
Which smells like pig.
Like long pork specifically. Okay. You guys long rest.
Thank God.
So
Can I
you're
play
finally
them a
getting your long
lullaby?
rest.
Don't you
Are
only
you-
need a trance, Erdry?
Are you
I meditate.
watching
Oh, meditate.
me
Yeah.
make sure I don't like drown in the tub?
Well, I wasn't gonna just leave you in there. I was just gonna
Okay.
throw you in there for a bit and get you out.
He's gonna bathe
He's doing
you.
the whole bird thing. He's just shaking you like the way they do.
Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna play them a lullaby on my new instrument from the king.
Ooh, okay. On grabbing the instrument, you recognize that it does grant you certain abilities. One of which is the ability on a weapon attack as a reaction. You can use one of your inspiration to give an attacking creature negative inspiration.
That's pretty
So-
dope.
When an attack is gonna hit you, you can use your reaction to just subtract whatever your inspiration die is from it. However, you can only do it, as a reaction. So you only get one of those between your turns. And it does cost one of your inspiration charges. Still good, though.
It's like a reminder to use your inspiration.
Shut up.
So there's that. And then the other thing that it does is, ouch. It gives you the ability to, as a reaction to somebody else's turn, if they're making a roll, before they roll, when they announce what they're going to do, but before they roll their die, you may at that moment add inspiration, even if it's out of initiative order. So that's still also a reaction, but if Erdry is like, I want to try and throw Brotisserie up here, you can, as a reaction, play your lute to give him inspiration at that moment.
Well, I'm going to play them a lullaby right now.
Okay, roll performance for me.
Nat 20 plus 13.
Okay, nat 20. I was going to give you guys bonus HP equal to half of whatever she rolled, but I guess full. So that's 33 temp HP you guys all have. Including you, Liza.
That's dope. Oh, I'm ready to smash some stuff now.
And then I'm going to go to sleep once they're all asleep.
Okay.
And sleeping all good from my lullabies.
You guys pass out and get a great night's sleep. However, I need each of you to roll me perception.
God damn it.
Ooh, that's actually not bad. 21.
27.
23.
Seth?
Oh. Am I here? Am I with the Arthur and Elizabeth trying to do the treasury thing?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you're
just-
getting the long rest first.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just going to have to do the treasury tomorrow.
21.
21. Okay. So you guys all hear, while you're sleeping, you hear the faint sound of screams throughout the palace. Shrieks and screams and death wails and cries and shouts. And none of it is particularly close, but you feel it throughout the night. Just little moments interrupted. You still get a great night's sleep, but you're aware there was probably a purge while you slept. There's a
Slept
new
good,
king in
but
town.
There's a whole massacre going on outside.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're welcome.
Good thing we picked the right side.
I didn't have
Yeah.
a choice.
We did.
Uh-huh.
It fucking fits, though.
Yeah, it's sort of your guys' MO.
Some of us didn't have a choice.
So yeah, you guys wake up refreshed. There is a knocking at your door, and in peeks a maid. The maid is her eyes are bloodshot, and her skin is deathly pale. You can see dried blood running down her neck into her shirt, and 2 huge puncture marks on the side of her neck. And she leans in and she says, I am here to take you to the king's treasury. Who is the chosen?
Seth, that's you.
Yeah, do you have any of those like little chocolates that sometimes you get on the pillows?
Ooh,
Look
I
at,
should just do this.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna pick.
For,
Fuck you.
for each of us?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of hate me, so you might.
Yeah, I'm not
No,
I'm not
it's
agreeing to
okay.
that.
Like I know you're mind controlled.
I'm not agreeing to that.
Well,
You must unanimously decide before I can take one of
Rock,
you.
paper, scissors.
all right, Droney McSally, just calm down for a second, okay? Seth, if you go, do you promise not to be like, super selfish, don't give a fuck about the group?
Oh, like when you signed us up to go on a treasure hunt that led us to a different planet. Like
Yeah,
that
that's
time?
exactly what I mean.
I mean, Brotisserie, you could just play rock, paper, scissors with them.
Yeah, at least we're not enslaving like small creatures.
Okay, guys, this is not the time to be against each other, right? We need to
I
make.
mean, I can't really do anything. I'm blind now, so
Oh
might
yeah.
as well just drink myself to death.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Go
Do
ahead.
they have eyeballs in the treasury?
I do not know.
She doesn't go in the treasury, you idiot.
You know what? Let's do this, Seth. This is your chance to prove yourself as someone who actually cares about the team. Okay.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay.
even
Nope.
make
Seth
cakes
isn't going. That
anymore.
reaction is enough for me to say Seth's not going.
Rotisserie, you can go.
I don't
Thank
agree.
you.
It's not unanimous.
The drone, the minion, the maid, is staring and not moving because she has not heard a unanimous decision yet.
Maybe. Okay. And hear me out. Well, no, I don't want to go. I was gonna say I can't be charmed or anything by these guys, but I really just don't want to go. I'm gonna be honest.
I think you'd be a better choice than this fucker.
Can I cast suggestion on Seth and have him like? be like,
You
"Let
absolutely
Rotisserie
can."
let Rotisserie go.
Yeah. Wisdom
Okay.
save, Seth.
18.
Damn it! You beat it by 1, you piece of shit.
Yes.
You can tell that she just tried to cast suggestion on you.
Hey, what you doing there, Liza?
You never made another cake with me. We were gonna make one when we got here
Well, as the
for
highest
Dormarcus,
ranking,
and now Dormarcus is gone.
the highest ranking official, maybe the guy who lost Dormarcus should not be the one who goes into the treasury.
You know what?
You know,
Let's
you've
do
gotten
this.
real egotistical since you found out you were some sort of fucking royalty.
Hey. Okay.
All I
All right.
remember is as soon as we met Dormarcus, you started making fun of his missing arm.
All I remember is you lost him.
Okay.
I didn't lose him. It was in a hallway that you guys were also in that same hallway.
We
While they're
lost him as a
arguing,
team.
I just walk out into the hallway with the maid. I'm just walking away. I'm done arguing. I'm just going. Unless someone stops me as they see me walk away.
Erdry can go.
I agree.
As you get into the hallway and you shut the door, the maid says, "It appears it has been decided."
I fucking guess, but I swear to God, if you try to turn me into one of your little night people, I will take your teeth out and I will shove them into your eyeballs.
And she says, "It is nice to meet you too. I am apparently named Droney." And sticks her arm out to shake your hand.
I shake it.
She shakes and then she leads the way. The castle, as you go through it. Well, actually, before you do that, what are you guys doing while you're in the room? Is there anything you want to do? You want to work on a craft? You want to work out a puzzle? You want to work on an instrument? Is there anything, or you guys just want to relax?
I want to figure out why Seth has issues with like smaller furred creatures.
And I'm not
Okay.
talking to Rotisserie at all.
Okay.
They're basically cats, but just smaller and compacter.
I'm
And they
just-
don't have long tails. Is it the tail thing?
I'm going to cast Fog Cloud if you don't shut up.
Liza, what are
that
you
seems like
doing?
to be your solution for everything.
Even though you have new spells.
You want me to conjure a barrage to hit you instead?
Well, no, but
Okay.
the fuck, man.
You cut
gonna just-
away from the arguing. You guys are all mid like screaming mad. Erdry, you hear the screaming as you walk away and you realize you made the right decision.
Not surprised at all.
As you make your way through, there are a number of new pale guards and just butlers and maids and things. There's also a lot of blood. And the sky is decidedly overcast. Shockingly so, in fact. It's not literally night out, but it's not what you would ever consider day. It's like a heavy storm at sunset or sunrise when the sky is almost a reddish color everywhere. It's or maybe heavy smoke. It just feels like there's not a lot of daylight making it through the atmosphere from the windows and stuff as you pass by. Outside of that, seems to go without incident. Definitely this coup or rightful retaking of the throne has been in full swing all night long. And as you get to the vault, you see Arthur approach. And he sighs a little bit and waves off Droney as she tells him her name is. And he says, "That was somewhat unkind. Her mind will return, along with her free will, over the course of the next few years. But early suggestions such as that stick with them. She will forever tell people her name is Droney now." So,
Yeah. That's something.
Yes. Anyway, let us take a look at the vault. Elizabeth is somewhat preoccupied. She found the queen's quarters, and she's dealing with the former queen now, negotiating, as it were.
Sure.
As you enter the vault, you see tons of musical instruments. First off, tons of them, just a shit ton. Huge amounts of ivory and things like that, horsehair, and things for crafting instruments. There's also bags of gold and silver. There are different rare, odd metals that you've never seen, greens that seem to flash gold, clear sapphires that when you look close, you can see storm clouds within them. And there's, as you get deeper, a series of precious gems that appear to be more special. You also see a decidedly unique-looking purple crystal that looks very similar to the one that was in that chest. That is probably what you need. Looking around, what are you looking for in particular for each person? One of you will have to use your slot for the crystal. If you grab the crystal. I suppose you could just not grab the crystal. That's always an option.
Well, I'm definitely going to take the crystal. Let's see, we'll start with Liza, right? She's already got a badass instrument. Is there any instruments that could be combined with her current instrument? Like, I'm looking for a bonus onto the instrument.
I have I have 2 lutes, the king's instrument, a harmonica, and a flute now.
Maybe like I'm looking for like a magical, like it like combines onto her current instrument, like an attacher or anything.
There isn't anything like that. If you're looking for things that would benefit an instrument, however, you do come across a metronome.
Okay. Does it do anything other than fucking tick, 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 tick?
Roll Arcana for me.
17.
17. You recognize that the metronome could probably store a spell cast on it with a performance check. So if somebody was to cast a spell onto the metronome and then roll a high enough performance check, it would be able to store that spell within it, and you could trigger it remotely using the metronome.
Interesting. Okay, I grabbed that for Liza.
Okay.
For Seth, let me think. What type of stuff is in here? I'm not gonna screw Seth though.
I assumed you're gonna be like, is there
a pencil?
Is that a pile of shit? Is that shit? Let me grab that. No. There is lots of stuff in there. It's a royal vault. I won't limit you too much. You can
Okay.
ask, and I'll tell you something that is similar, at a minimum, if not the exact sort of thing.
Is there any sort of magical like boot type item, like
Magical boot.
something that would increase his speed?
His speed.
Super sexy prayer boots.
Yeah.
I have
There
some of those.
are a few sets of boots that are in here. There's some furred boots that look very similar to his own fur. There's some. There's a series of foot bindings, and then there's some leather moccasins.
I'm looking. I want to maybe do. I'm trying to maybe do arcane on him to see if one of them will like up his speed or give him like a bonus action or anything like that.
The ones that match his fur, you recognize as definitely made of tabaxi fur and skin. They're tabaxi skin boots. However, they double the aspects of racial abilities for a tabaxi. If you're not a tabaxi and you wear them, it grants you those.
I grab those for Seth.
Okay.
For Brotisserie. Man, for Brotisserie. I am looking for maybe something that like helps him make better decisions while he's while he's underage, while he's raging.
Oh,
New
okay. Yeah.
brain.
Nice save. Yeah, sure. No. I mean, when he's enraged,
Like
he's
when
not
he's
as
enraged, he
focused.
can maybe be able to make, if he wants to do something that's not just swinging at stuff.
There are, as you go around, you come across sort of a warriors section, and there's blades and there's armor, there's shields, and just things that look very Brotisserie-ish. However, in the middle of this section, there's also an odd necklace.
Okay.
I only have 3 of those right now.
Yeah.
Just necklace stacking. Is set into the center of the necklace is a bright orange gemstone. Roll Arcana on it for me.
17 again.
17. This stone has the ability to negate all negative effects gained during a rage. You can use it once between long rests. If you use it a second time, then you roll a d2, or basically coin flip, and on a tails, it doubles the negative effects. On a heads, you don't receive them. If you use it a third time, then you're rolling a d3, and on a 2 or a 3, it doubles them, and on a 1, it eliminates them. But it would give him the ability to, once between long rests, ignore all negative effects of a rage, including exhaustion, as well as the decision-making problems.
I'm going to grab that for him.
Okay.
So is that a choice? Or is it just every time I rage?
It is the first time you use it is a choice.
Oh, so each time after that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's interesting.
And then I need to get something for Dormarcus. Is there anything?
Well, that's
Like-
3 of the 4. Only 4 of you helped, as far as the vampires are concerned.
Okay, and so do I get something and grab the crystal, or do I have to sacrifice mine for the crystal?
You don't have to sacrifice yours for the crystal. You just
But
have to
that's-
sacrifice one of them for the crystal.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'll sacrifice mine for the crystal.
Do me a favor really quick. Roll me perception.
$22.
22. You decide that you're going to grab the crystal. You're like, okay, you know what? We really need to do that. It's important that we do that. However, there's another interesting option that with your high perception you get. That is, there's a number of spell books and scrolls in here. And you don't necessarily need to take them to just learn that. You have that glyph on your head that allows you to learn spells differently than most people. So if you want to just read one, I'll let you roll a D100 and we'll see, because you only get to do one and then you'll have the crystal, what you end up getting.
Okay.
Fog cloud.
Yeah.
43.
43? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see here.
43 is a very interesting number.
Too bad it wasn't 42.
You can summon a machine gun that shoots.
Puppies.
Yes.
For 1,000 damage.
And everybody gets a puppy.
And they die. And the
You-
puppy die.
No.
Because it.
You gain the ability to, once between long rests, cast Eye Bite.
Oh, damn.
Eye bite.
Eye Bite.
As in I.
Yeah. So it's a 6th level necromancy spell. It's a cast time of 1 action, range of self, and it's a concentration spell that lasts for a minute. For the duration, your eyes become an inky void imbued with dread power. One creature of your choice within 60 feet that you see must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or is affected by one of the following effects for the entire duration. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to target another creature, but you can't target a creature again if it has succeeded on the saving throw against the casting of Eye Bite. These effects are asleep, the target falls unconscious until it takes damage or if another creature uses action to wake it up. Panicked, the target is frightened of you. On each of its turns, the frightened creature must take the dash action to move away from you, normal fear stuff. Or sickened, the target has a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. At the end of each of its turns, it can make another wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, the effect ends.
I'm going to try to find that and add it to my list
Spellbook?
here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess I grab the crystal.
Okay. With that, you see that Arthur has also been sort of perusing, and he has grabbed himself a nice shield with a cross on it and stuff. And he seems to chuckle to himself as he grabs it. He's also loading up on some small daggers that he's found. And he grabbed a scroll that seems to show the sun being eclipsed by the moon on it. You're not sure what that means, but he seems really happy about it. And he guides you back out of the vault. And he says, well, I am most happy that you have helped me regain my throne and take back leadership of my kingdom. I believe that a long and prosperous future awaits our world. Are you still planning to save your friend from the prison?
Yes.
Well, I have one parting gift for each of you. If you would hand these to your friends.
Okay.
And he pulls out a bandolier of little perfume bottles. They're
Okay.
labeled, one is Anna the Fama, There is Constantine, the failed king. You see Morgan, the queen of failure. And then the rest of it is just copies of those 3 cents. And he says, please share these with your friends. They are, and he sprays one and whiffs it into the air, wafts it, and says, the essence of this day.
Yeah, I will, totally.
And he says, now I trust you can find your own way back, and slams the vault shut.
Is he on the other side, or is he on the same side with me?
Oh, he's on the same side as you.
Are you gonna
Locks
send like
himself in.
the person with us to get her?
Oh, I
friend
dispatched them
straight?
last night. And then I rose them and sent them on their way.
Oh, okay. Sounds right to me. No questions here. With that, I will head back to my friends. Should we meet up with you to be sent off, or could we pretty much go on our own way from here, or,
I would suggest that you all hit the teleportation rune at the same moment. That will have multiple advantages, one of which being that you'll all arrive at the same time in the same cell. The second being that should overload its ability to strip you of weapons and armor, so that you can continue to have that rather than it being transported into a separate chest.
Sure. And when you say the same time, you mean like within like a couple seconds of each other type thing, not like years or anything like
no,
that?
I mean within the same instant. Like
Okay.
About like that's about the longest amount of spread I would do.
Cool. It's just, we have a history of jumping through portal type things, and the last time we got separated by 35 years, so a little PTSD is all that was.
His eyes shine with that information, and he says, well, if you make your way back, I would very much be interested in hearing about these portals.
Yeah. If I find the time, it's a busy schedule. We've got a lot to do. First finding him, and then, there was other stuff, and we got a city to save type thing. So, I'll let you know if I got time. Anyways, I gotta go.
Okay. One more roll. He lets you go.
Oh, God.
He was really debating it, though. He was like, I could just suck the knowledge right out of that guy's brain.
My brain's a little more complicated than that guy.
He doesn't know that. He'd gotten frustrated and just killed you.
He doesn't know the clusterfuck going on up there.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to the first time something tries to really dig into your brain.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so you've got your stuff. You head back. You get back to the room, and everybody has been screaming basically at each other. Like, just full meme, like, autistic screeching intensifies. Like, you guys are just all angry and yelling, and you eventually wore yourselves out and just sort of grumpy went to sleep.
Oh, no orgy?
No.
Damn it.
Erdry, as you come back in, things are blissfully quiet, but everybody is sort of just in a huff.
I take a few seconds just to enjoy the rare silence. And then I hand out everyone's gifts.
Everybody roll perception about your gifts.
Oh, fuck.
Dirty 20.
24.
I mean, it makes sense now.
What? Oh, yeah. Did you roll with disadvantage? Because you have it.
Blind.
I don't even need disadvantage. I only rolled a
that's
13.
my point.
Well, roll again and see if you got a nat 1. Oh.
Okay.
You rolled a 2 and a
13.
3.
He hands you the metronome and you hear it clicking. As an entertainer, you recognize it as a metronome. As a spellcaster, you recognize its ability to focus magic. You understand it entirely. Rotisserie, you recognize he gave you a magic gem. You don't know what it does, but it's a magic gem.
Is it on? Was it a necklace?
It is set into a necklace. The necklace isn't magic. The gem is.
Oh.
So
well,
you could wear it as a necklace. You could also set it into a ring or into a weapon, whatever you want to do.
That's gonna take work.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
spent all your gold
I'm
on
gonna
an
throw
axe
it
you're
on
never
with
gonna
my
get.
other 3 necklaces.
Yeah.
And Seth, you recognize these as tabaxi skin and fur boots. You don't yet recognize what they do magically. You will have to roll Arcana for that, but you do recognize they're made of tabaxi skin and fur.
So we sent you to the treasury, and you brought back feet of someone who's been, it seems like they probably were killed to get their feet. And this is a present. This is better than me having gone.
Those are boots.
Do you have any idea?
They go on your feet.
Do you have any idea what those boots do?
No, how could I know that? But why would I care? Because they're feet of a tabaxi.
First off,
They're
okay,
boots.
they're boots,
Made of
all right?
feet.
They're not feet of a tabaxi. They were outside the feet of a tabaxi. And also, they're pretty badass if you spend even a second checking them out.
I don't know if I
I
want to do
went
that.
into a vault with a bunch of fucking vampires who just purged an entire city. Did you think I was gonna come back with fucking flowers?
I didn't think you were gonna essentially chop off the feet of my people to bring it to me.
Oh, if it was a koala, would you be okay with that?
I would, but they might be a little small for me.
Oh, we'll just kill several koalas to make your fucking boots.
That would be better, yes.
Maybe it'll make you cuter.
Koalas are a scourge on Egypt.
I hate you guys so much, by the way.
I just
So,
say thank you to Erdring.
yeah.
Shut up, blind woman.
Are you putting them on, Seth, or are you?
No.
Okay. If you did, so it doubles, like I said, all of the stats of being a tabaxi. So it also is going to double if I think you get a +2 to dexterity and a +1 to something else for being tabaxi.
Yeah.
So it would increase that to a +4 and a +2. In addition to doubling your speed bonus and whatever else you get. So you'll just need to tell me what those are or look up the specific tabaxi bonuses, because basically it would double all of them. They're real cool. They are horrifying, however. It's like wearing a pair of human skin gloves made from hands. It's like pretty horrifying.
I mean, if he's not gonna take them, I'll put them on. Just to fucking piss him off, too.
You just force your gross bird feet into him. Like your toes burst out. You're just like, look, I'm a tabaxi. Oh, God.
Oh, the fur is so nice.
No. That would be awful.
Well, I want to do it now if he's not gonna fuck with them.
I suspect he's probably just as loath to let anyone else wear them as he is.
Especially Rotisserie.
So you guys get your stuff. You learned your spell. Are you headed straight to the portal? Or did you want to try and go down into town, purchase
I wanna
gear
go
and
see
stuff
the queen.
first? Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
What?
Why?
I had a promise of booty.
You want to have
What?
sex with the queen?
Yeah, that was
Do you,
like
do
when
you
we
know
first met. I got promised booty,
do you know what?
and I did not get my booty.
Do you know what night creature booty entails?
Is it different down there?
I don't know. I don't know what it entails, but it can't be good. I haven't seen anything good so far. It's all been pretty horrifying. Look at the boots Seth has.
That wasn't even. Did they make those?
I would have to guess. I don't know. That's just I didn't listen, guys. The
thought it was
rules
the
were a little
king's
different.
fault.
I gotta pick like your guys' stuff, but they forced Seth's stuff onto me. Okay, I didn't get to pick that.
Can
Let's roll
I
Seth's a
deception.
dick.
can I roll insight?
Yeah, go ahead. I love that.
I only rolled a 12.
I rolled the 18.
I rolled so bad and still got a 17.
Oh man. Okay, Seth, are you inciting as well?
No.
You don't care. Rotisserie, you know he's lying. Liza, you think he's telling the truth.
Sounds about right.
Well, yeah. That's because Seth's a dick.
So, am I going to be able to hold on to Seth's tail still? Because I really can't see now.
So that's gonna put these boots on and run 240
Have
feet.
we just been walking
you.
with you just like fending for yourself?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand so she has something to hold on to. Then guide her with it.
So are you going to see the queen or not?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not, I'm not going to see the queen.
I don't want to see the queen.
I don't
I
want to
do.
see weird brotisserie queen vampire sex.
Okay, so Rotisserie splits off. You guys are going to hang out in the room. It's his turn to go out on his own. Similar to Erdry's tale, you see lots of bodies. You see lots of pale figures. You see people who are have been recently turned. But you don't really know where the queen's chambers are. You know they're probably near your chambers, but you don't know quite where. What's your system? Are you just opening every door you come across, looking in, and then moving on?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me D100.
Oh. That is a 31.
31. Okay. You check through a few rooms. You don't see anything. You find a pile of corpses in one room, probably 30 corpses that have been thrown in there, all of them with the heads ripped off. These look to be guards of some sort, probably ones that they weren't interested in raising for whatever reason, including all of the guards that you had passed on the way in originally. They're all dead and thrown in the pile. They've been stripped of all their clothes and goodies, just a bunch of naked people. Roll me another D100.
Ooh, that is oh fuck no. That's a 9.
9. So the thing about the D100 is I try and go with like Delta Green rules. So the lower, the better.
Oh.
So 9 is solid. That's great. You find the queen's chamber. You go in, and the queen is, we'll say, taking a bath. There's a tub filled with a deep, deep crimson liquid, and she's sitting right in the middle of it, just basking in it. As you approach, you see a head bob up. It's one of the guards' heads is floating in the tub. And she throws a leg up on it and rests it for a minute and then just pushes it back down under the water as she puts her weight onto it. She seems to be using it as sort of a underwater footstool.
Did I see like the neck?
No, just the top of
Just
the
the
head.
top of the head pop up out of the water and then she pushed it back down?
Yep.
Like, oh, god damn it. Started getting
She
it.
looks over startled and she says, "Oh, my best friend. What are you doing here?"
I came to get my booty.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion.
17.
Okay. She climbs out of the tub. She's like, "Well, I've never done it with a gross bird before. No offense."
I've never done it with a vampire monk.
So roll me
Clean
2 athletics checks real quick. We're just gonna hand wave the scene.
Thank you. 24 and 16.
Okay. You leave the queen, and it was pretty weird, but it was decent. It was a good time, and she enjoyed it. She knights you, in fact.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Am I Sir Shithawk now?
She actually asks what your title is, what your preferred title is.
Oh, fuck. I have no idea.
I'll go with Murder Bird.
Okay. She knights you as Sir Murderbird of the Round Table. And she grants you a seal of the office, which she appears to reach back into the tub, and you hear a tearing sound, and it comes out with a blood-soaked rag. There's a sort of a, you think, silver badge that she hands you, and on it is emblazoned the royal crest. And she hands it over to you and says, "Let this be a mark to all that you are a sworn knight of our round table, Sir Murderbird."
All right. And it's do it. Okay. Just do I keep it soaked in blood or?
Only if you prefer it that way. I think it would be rather bad for the material, honestly.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks.
Yeah, she says, "No problem," and she just dunks her head into the tub, and you hear her drinking some of the blood.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
You head back into the room. As Rotisserie enters, you guys see he is literally dripping with blood all over.
Wow.
Nothing
She
weird
was
about
bathing in a bloodbath, literally, and they just fucked in a bed covered in blood. So, yeah, he's covered in blood as he walks into the room, literally dripping with it.
Told you it was gonna be weird.
You don't know anything.
You know, there's a bath right here. Maybe you should.
I'm a
use it.
knight, okay?
Okay, well, fucking, I don't give a shit. Would you please take a bath? This is literally
I thought we were on our
disgusting.
way.
We are. After you fill that tub with water and wash off this blood.
God damn. Fuck you. I'll just go and fucking clean your fucking.
You jump in the tub.
Yeah.
Okay. It quickly washes the blood away. Are you dunking your head under?
Yeah.
Your weird beak hole has water rushing in and down your throat, and you're gonna have to like cover that up while you go.
Okay.
Gross.
Gross.
So you do that. No big deal. And again, are you guys going through the portal or the teleporter, or are you going out for supplies or anything? It's a prison. It's not like a cave, so there will be food and probably medical supplies potentially and stuff there at the prison.
Just eat people.
I say teleporter, and I want to. Do I have to roll Arcana to check on my boots?
You could just put them on, or you can roll Arcana.
I don't want to put them on unless I rolled Arcana.
Okay, you can roll Arcana.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you identify what they would do. It is horrifying.
But they look like my feet, so it might be hard to tell. that they're
God.
not my feet.
That's the worst. It's so bad if the only problem that you ever had was if people might judge you for it. Like, you never gave a shit. You're just like, what if other people realize I don't give a shit?
Sounds
Yeah,
like
are you in the corner or like hiding while you're doing this?
No, I'm just standing out there. I don't give a shit what you guys think. I put on I put on the boots.
You immediately feel the magic wash over you, and the boots bond with your feet. It turns out they are subtly cursed.
Ooh, cool.
They merge into the skin of your feet, and you feel the attribute changes take hold across your body. Your hair gets shaggier, and your teeth, 2 teeth in the front, become saber teeth. With that, you get a little bit of a mane. You are now sort of a dire tabaxi, more or less.
Yes.
Oh my god, Brotisserie would have been fucking horrifying.
Yeah, I was actually kind of looking forward to that, but it's way cooler with Seth. It would have been just gross with Brotisserie.
Nice.
Okay. Teleporter?
Yeah.
Okay,
Teleporter.
I'm gonna spritz on some the Anna the farmer.
I
Okay.
also explained to them that we all have to touch it at the same time.
Okay.
We have to touch what?
The rocks.
We got to touch the stone on the ground all at the exact same time.
Oh. Okay.
As a requirement for aligning this, I know you guys weren't going to do this, but I'm going to tell you, you have to. You are going to have to 1, 2, 3 clap to hit that at the same time. That is going to be. I'm going to watch you guys do it, and if the claps are misaligned, then it's going to be misaligned.
Okay, I'll count. Jay is gonna count. Not Erdry, but Jay. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
And do it exactly how you always do it, okay?
Oh.
Oh, do it exactly how you always do it.
So Ron.
For
Yeah.
the listeners,
On go.
I just want to do a quick explanation. If you probably don't know, because Jay edits out all of the garbage, or as much of it as he can. There's a lot of garbage just that he can't get edited around. But one of the things that we do in order to align our recordings from our respective locations is a 1, 2, 3 clap that is always horrifically off balance. And we did finally get past the 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 go phase, which was my favorite. So this is a nod to that, and that's why they're all sort of giving me looks.
And nervous as fuck.
Listen, we're on Skype. There's delay, okay? Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh no. Okay. As you guys go down, Erdry is like, okay, ready. 3, 2, 1. And as he starts to say 1, the 3 of you all reach forward and slam it. And he's like, shit. And he reaches forward just behind you guys. And we will see what happens to him in the next episode. And that is where we will end Drunken Arcanauts episode 33. Is it 33
Yeah.
now?
33.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.